Yeah, you want your train? Yep. What? Uh-huh. What? I'm okay.
Shoes.
You like them?
Yeah, I like that.
Face Matrix. I picked these up as a gift from my wife on Christmas. She gets me all my cool stuff, so thank you to my wife. The last shoes I had, so I've been ultra running for I've been trail running and mountain climbing and mountaineering my entire life. I've been serious competitive ultra running for about 2 years now. When I first started out, I had Salomon cross hikers. You can check out the video on those if you scroll down. I'll probably put a link in the bottom of this. I had those Salomons, and I ended up not loving them, right? I loved the idea and the design of them, but there were some things about them that I just didn't like. I did run a 50K in them. They were great and performed very well, but there were things I still didn't like about them. I switched to North Face Vectives. I also have a video on that when I got the Vective 2s, I believe they were called. They were good. They were very good. I did a lot of miles. They took a lot of breaking in, and I know from a lot of other people that have them, that's a common occurrence, is those North Face Vectives take a long time to break in around your ankle. They have a lot of ankle support. They're more of a boot style, and I use those in mountain climbing and then in trail running, and I did 50 miles, a 50 miler in those, and they performed well, and I love them. And so this is the next step up from that, in the Summit series that I really, really loved once I saw the pictures, but I had some apprehensions because I'm more of a boot guy. I have really small legs and really weak ankles, so I like to have a lot of ankle support. This has what I thought and how I felt to begin with. This doesn't look like and feel like it has much ankle support. It tightens with a BOA system. The BOA system pulls, it's kind of like you can almost see it. They're like pads. It's not like, so my apprehension with the BOA system is, in the Salomons that had it, the Crosshike 2s have this kind of wired crisscross system. And I didn't like, after a long time and a lot of use and many miles, you could feel those wires in there. And I didn't love that about those Salomons. So I was worried about this BOA system, that you would feel those wires in there. It has kind of pads that the wires pull from. It's kind of like this padded system rather than like wires crossing your feet. So it's really comfortable and really tight, but the BOA system comes underneath your ankle bone. So this portion is this is like an edge. And you feel that when you put this in. Now, the way they remedied this rubbing is to have a lot of padding. You can't really see it, but there's a lot of padding here on the inside of this, at the top of the BOA on the inside, and then there is this inner like sock liner, this inner gaiter liner. And I was also apprehensive about this liner rubbing on my ankles. The socks pretty much take care of that. It's wintertime, so I have winter socks, so they took care of that. My first impressions when I took them out of the box, sick looking. I love the vibrant color. I don't know, I'm colorblind. I don't know if this is yellow or green, but it's very vibrant. I like the way it has the BOA and no laces and very kind of minimal. There's not a lot to this, just the top piece, the bottom piece, the sock, and then the cool North Face here. The tread is very wide, very cool looking, very off-road looking. Summit Series printed on it, and that Summit Series symbol, the North Face symbol. I just thought it was really, really cool. And they're super light. So my first impression putting them on and trying them, they walk a little awkward. If you see this, this thing is very angled, and this heel is very angled and very high, and it's almost angled to the side. If you see, there's like a side angle to it. So when you walk, these are kind of just for running. Like, the best stride in these is a flat out run or a slow jog. when you land more on the ball of your foot rather than right on the heel of your foot, if that makes any sense, because you roll. This roll is very, very runner-esque. I don't know how to get that point across, but it's almost awkward to walk in. Like the treads are really big. So I'm worried a little bit about the road. You saw a little bit. I ran on the road. I ran on all conditions today. So I ran on road, pavement, slippery pavement, ice, snow, dirt, hard packed dirt road, like four-wheeler trail dirt road, single track trail with loose rocks in there and snow and leaves. And these things with this super tread in them, these things didn't slip. I came downhill, uphill, everything. And these things are by far the stickiest tread and rubber I've ever. This is called Surface Control, CTRL, Surface Control. And this is the stickiest and most tread I've ever had on a shoe. And it performs. And I love it. So my first impression is awesome. I love these things. I will let you know the next 10 miles if I still love them, but the first 10 miles, I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10. So these are the North Face Matrix. My first impression, the first 10 miles. My name is Caleb Anderson. Leave me a comment down below. Like this, share it with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one.